Hello Corkies, welcome back to another episode of Cork and Java. We are looking for the best value wine under $20, and by popular demand and request, we are reviewing the 19 Crimes Chardonnay, 2017 Chardonnay called the Hard Chard. So stay tuned.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Cork and Java, your go-to place for coffee and wine, reviews, and how-tos. You notice we called you guys Corkies in the beginning. It was a poll on our Facebook group, Cork and Java, where you guys voted for that's the name of you guys, so welcome Corkies.
Hey.
Yep, and like we said earlier, we are reviewing the 2017 Chardonnay by 19 Crimes. And kind of the history behind the name 19 Crimes. It comes from prisoners back in the late 18th century, early 19th century, that were banished from Great Britain and basically excommunicated into the island of Australia, where they had to start their own colony. And that's pretty much all the history I know from there, but apparently between then and now, they decided to grow some grapes and make some wines. Typically, Australia's grape of choice, or at least one of their most well-known grapes, is Shiraz, that you probably have heard of. But Australia is also pretty diverse. They grow all types of grapes there, including this Chardonnay, which apparently, from reading about it, is oaked a little bit, which is my favorite kind of Chardonnays. Mm-hmm. So let's take a look at the color. It's a nice golden, pale yellow. Mm-hmm. It's fairly good looking Chardonnay.
Clear.
It's got a little bit of legs to it, which is nice. Mm-hmm. It's a pretty high alcohol content, 16%, which I don't know if I've ever had a wine that high, so we'll see.
Is that why they call it the Hard Chard?
I thought it was hard because of hard time.
Oh.
But I don't know. Let's give it a sniffy sniff. Ooh,
Smells really good.
I get some butter right off the bat.
Yeah, it smells like it's gonna taste really creamy and smooth.
Yeah, but I get some fruit notes like stone fruit, like pear coming off the bat as well. A little bit of pineapple in there. Some apple maybe. Mm-hmm. Anyway.
Yeah, it is really fresh.
Shall we give it a drink?
Yes.
All right, let's try it. First off, it kind of like coats your mouth with a little bit of oil. You get kind of like butterscotch caramel mouthfeel to it. In the first part, I get a little bit of kind of like honey, like a mead almost, but that aftertaste just lingers with that oak, and you get cream and vanilla just rolling and rolling. Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, no, I totally agree with that. It's a really heavily oaked flavor, really dense. It almost has like a zing to it to me. Like when you think of like spiked punch, you know how it has like that, it's not the alcoholic flavor that I'm referring to, because I don't think this tastes hot by any means, but like there's kind of like a punch to it, and this I think has that same element. Like there's something like
a little bit
to it, you know,
like a little bit of acid on that.
Yeah, I mean it's not just acidic though. I mean there's like I don't know, I can't put my finger on it, but there's an element to this that's it's heavy, but it has, and it does have like fruity elements too, but it's got like some like kick to it somehow. So
this is why I like the Chardonnay grape so much. It is so versatile. You can go to the store and pick up an unoaked Chardonnay, and it tastes light and fruity, and it's good with salad and light chicken and that kind of stuff. And then you can get an oak bomb like this that like you can really use with like an Alfredo dish, like something like heavy, and even some meats this would go well with, a lot of different cheeses and dairy. It's just a really diverse grape, which is why I like it so much. And this style, like heavily oaked, is probably my favorite. I don't know if they cheated and used wood chips or if they actually put these in barrels themselves, but it is below the $10 price point, so I can't imagine that they have invested that much into this wine. But I don't know, I really enjoy it. I like this style of Chardonnay, is probably my favorite. I still get some of that like star fruit kind of coming through. I mean stone fruit, and kind of that pear that we got on the nose as well. But overall, it's pretty complex for a white wine.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Like it smells like really buttery, and it tastes really buttery too. But it's really heavy as far as Chardonnays are concerned. It's not like a light, crisp, Chardonnay you pair with a salad.
And it's definitely one that if you're eating something creamy, like my go-to is always Alfredo sauce, because I've had that kind of pairing, and that just stands out the most to me. It'll intensify the creaminess of the Chardonnay like tenfold. So if you ever want to experiment, try doing that. But as far as Chardonnays go, leave a comment down below with what style of Chardonnay you like the best, and maybe make some recommendations of which ones are your go-to or ones that you like a lot.
Yeah, do you like oak or do you like the stainless steel?
Yep.
What's your preference?
Anyway, so you ready to rate this one?
Yeah. I like this one. I don't know that I would go to it for just an everyday drinking wine. It is complex, and it is a good value for, I think it was like $9.99 from Target.
Yeah.
So all things considered, I'm gonna rate this one an 85.
85? I was gonna go with a 91, just because this is my style of Chardonnay right here. This is what I like. It hits all the right notes for me. I like that heavy oak, and it's hard to find that heavy oak Chardonnay, especially like at this price point of under $10. And so just hitting all those notes and having this price point, because most of the Chardonnays out there are maybe a touch of oak to no oak at all. And so when I can find one that's heavy oak like this, it just makes me happy. So I'm going with a 91.
Happy. And you said this is 16%.
Yes, this is 16% alcohol by volume, so it's got a little heftiness to it.
So yeah, you'll have a good buzz if you finish the bottle in one sitting.
Well, not if you're eating some like fettuccine Alfredo.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's going to do it here at Cork and Java. If you like this video and want to see more videos like it, consider hitting that subscribe button below. We got a Facebook group, which voted to name us all Corkies, and that's Cork and Java on Facebook. We got a Twitter.
Yeah, at Cork Java. And also find us on Pinterest. We have a bunch of boards that you can find recipes, mixed drinks, not just our stuff, but a lot of stuff that's, wine and coffee and other alcohol related. But it's pinterest.com/corkandjava.
Yeah, we got some boards on there for like wine geography if you want to learn about different wine regions of the world. There's a lot of interesting stuff on there. Yeah.
So until next time.
Bottoms up.